courage over anxiety journey. The morning I bought a one-way ticket out of my hometown, my hands shook so badly I could barely type in my credit card number. For years, anxiety had me convinced I'd never set foot beyond the city limits, let alone fly across the country to a place where no one knew my name. The familiar streets felt like both a safety net and a cage, and the idea of leaving was as terrifying as it was exhilarating. But something inside me broke through the fear. Maybe it was exhaustion, maybe hope, and I pressed confirm before I could talk myself out of it. Landing in a city that buzzed with strangers and neon, I felt smaller than ever. The first night, I nearly booked a return ticket, crying in a cramped hostel bunk and wondering if running was a mistake. But then I met Maya, a fellow traveler who handed me a cup of instant coffee and said, "Everyone's scared. Some of us just do it anyway." Her words hit me harder than any therapy session had, and together we navigated the chaos. Lost subway cards, homesick nights, laughter echoing down unfamiliar streets. Slowly, fear stopped being my jailer and started being my fuel. Each day I tackled something new. A solo hike, a job interview, dinner alone in a crowded restaurant. I learned that courage wasn't the absence of anxiety, but the decision to keep moving even when your heart is pounding and your voice shakes. The world didn't shrink when I stepped out. It expanded, and so did I. Looking back, I realized that the scariest part wasn't boarding the plane, but believing I was stuck forever. My story isn't about suddenly becoming fearless. It's about moving forward with fear as my companion, not my captor. If your anxiety is telling you that you can't, let my journey remind you. Courage is just fear that decided to take the next step. Your one-way ticket might be waiting too.